Prince Ziggy trying very hard. Adeline, Young Hostess on the outsiders after it. Adeline collared by Young Hostess, and Young Hostess is driving clear to win the Mercedes-Benz by 2 lengths.
Yeah, what an absolutely fantastic result, that little mare winning down there at Warrnambool, and Ziggy sort of whacking away for third. Geez, I haven't trained a winner down there for, I reckon it's about 12, 15 years or something since I've had a winner on over the Warrnambool Carnival. We normally just can't even be competitive. Geez, I remember one year about 7 or 8 years ago, I reckon I took 11 or 12 horses down there, and one of them might have battled into fourth. It was just terrible. But anyway, that was a good result. I also thought Menyinga went super. She, any sort of luck at all, she's right in the finish. I think she got beaten less than 2 lengths and went via the Cape. So, but I thought the 3 horses that raced down there, Menyinga and obviously Young Hostess and Ziggy, they were fantastic. A couple of other runners I ended up scratching down there purely because it was just bottleness, and a lot of these horses were first up, so I didn't want to hurt them. They will find a race for them in the next couple of weeks, but absolutely fantastic result. Well done to everybody. A lot of owners come down there and had a great time, so yeah, absolutely wrapped in our result at Warrnambool this year. Yeah, now this week I'm not sure what I'm going to run. A couple of these horses have drawn really sticky gates, and a couple of others have drawn really, really strong races, and I think I can probably place them a little bit better. I've got Deploy and Destroy in a 2,000 metre race at Donald. That's a really good race for him. I'm pretty comfortable taking him. He's drawn a bit sticky, but I'll have a look through the field. Unfortunately, I think my jockey has hurt himself. Will Gordon, he fell in the Grand Annual today, and so he might be out of action. So I've got to find a jockey. He is a trick of a horse, that horse. So I'm not really sure who will get to ride him. And then I've got Foxy Star in going up to a 1,300 metre race, and he's drawn the absolute car park. It's a real test for him whether he can run the trip, so I can't afford him to sit 4 and 5 wide without cover. So once again, I'll have to do the speed map for him and see how that race looks. If I can find enough speed that he can sort of relax and finish off. If there's no speed in the race, I can't have him sitting up on the speed over racing. It's really important that we get a race with good tempo so they can sort of sit back and work home. Sunday I got horses in at Ballarat. Now I've got Typically Brazen. I took her out of Warrnambool. She drew the car park there and it was just horrible. So I elected to take her to Ballarat. Now this race is really strong. You know, Waller's got the thing in there out of First Seal. You know, it's probably a bloody $1 million horse. But I'll have a good look at the form in these races. I'm not sure whether I can place her a bit better. She needs to go to the races. She needs to be racing over a mile. But I just I don't want to waste a run with her, and you know, you're running to some superstar. So it's in. I've got Lorenzetti in there as well. Got a lot of weight, and I'm not. He's a little bit. I took him out of Warrnambool because the track was so poor. I gave him a gallop this morning. I thought his work was okay, but I don't know if that's the right race for him in Ballarat either. So I'll have a good think about him. And poor old Lucamore, he's drawn the car park in his 4th emergency in the same race. So I don't really know what I'm going to run at Ballarat. I've got 3 horses in there, but they're not good things to run. So once again, I'll keep an eye out. But I might have 1 runner, 2 runners, 3 runners, or I might have none. So just keep an eye on the scratchings for what we do actually take to the races. The rest of the week might be a little bit light. I've actually got Ziggy and Young Hostess nominated for a 2,400 metre race at Sandown. They'd really want to be bouncing off the walls on Monday for me to consider running them. They both come off, you know, pretty tough runs the other day. Having said that, the mare sort of clocked off a fair way out and she won pretty easy, but I'm not really sure whether, but I have got them nominated, and I may run one of them if they're sort of nice and bright tomorrow morning and Saturday and Sunday, and then we do a bit of work with them on Monday and they work up really super. They might go round, but I doubt it. So that's probably all we're going to have running, is maybe a couple of Donald and something at Ballarat.
G'day guys, welcome to Around the Stables. I think it's only appropriate that the horse of the week is Young Hostess, and yeah, wasn't she great at Warrnambool? She got a terrific ride from Daniel Moore, and he sort of picked a passage the way through him, and there was only probably one horse that was going to win at the corner, and that was her. She got through the going really good, and yeah, one long sustained run, and yeah, she was really strong at the line. She was an amazing horse. She her last 100 metres I find fascinating. She sort of looks like she's going to get there, and then the last 100 she really powers away. And yeah, mare in form. Yeah, she's great. She's won her last two, and probably in career best form as an 8-year-old mare. So where to go to next? I think there's another staying race, Vobus Gold, Vobus at Cranbourne. So whether she can get round to Cranbourne's a question mark, but she's in great form. She looks great. There's only 440 kilos of her, I think, but it's all heart, and yeah, wish we had a stable full of them.
G'day guys, Big Jobs here. Apologies for last week. It wasn't the best week, but you know what? We can always bounce back, and that's what we do this week. So hope you've recovered from the bull, and that you're fresh, ready to go, because I've got a best bet this week. Big Jobs just going, just the one bet this week. It's Morphettville, race 7, number 4, Bo Rossa. It's got 7 kilos on Behemoth, and loves the track, so it might only be $5, but I can guarantee it will get up for you. So get on, and good luck.
Yeah, that's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Gee, we've had a busy week, up and down to Warrnambool every day, and I had 8 horses trial at Geelong today. A couple of those horses trialled up really well. A couple of young horses I was wrapped with. They're going to make the grade, I think. Pretty exciting at the moment. A couple of these young horses I've got coming through. They're probably the best bunch of 2-year-olds I've had in a while. They really interesting bunch of horses. And a couple of the older horses sort of trialling up. I actually ended up trialling the Spezia this morning. I had her in at Warrnambool today, and the track was just horrible, so I didn't want to put her at risk, and said we had a beautiful track here at Geelong, so I trialled her up here. Where I'd take her first up, I'm not really sure, but she certainly seems to be going well. She's absolute ball of health, so pretty keen on sort of getting there. Well done to everybody at Warrnambool. You know, that's an amazing, you know, those to have 30 races in 3 days on wet tracks. There's not another track in Australia that would hold up to that, and well done to everybody involved. Well done to the jockeys and trainers and everybody involved to actually, you know, keep it going. A lot of, you know, if that was any other track, they would have called that race meeting off and no one would have participated. But to have jumps races and, you know, the cup as the second last race number 29 was the cup sort of thing, you know. So well done, fantastic, and I'm sure everyone had a good time. Till next week. See you later.
Tell you what doesn't get done is your multis. That's what doesn't get done.
Yeah, I'm too busy working, mate. Big Jobs can't be doing multis as well.
Well, you are. You're putting multis on.
They're jobs, not multis.
Did you ever get a leg?
Yeah, I got 1 leg.
1 leg out of 3, jeez.
I think we're keeping it simple for the punters. We'll just get a winner. Let's just get a winner.